USA, a country in North America who has influence in almost every part of the world. The home of biggest tech giants like Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and many more. The world's largest and the most powerful economy. According to the survey of World Bank in 2018, the average income of a person in USA is around $63,690 and USA has approx one-fourth share in the global economy. The economy of America was not like this, what we are seeing right now. It saw many ups and downs in its growth. So let me tell you the story that how America became the superpower in this world. So the story begins right 100 years from now, that is 1920. The US economy boomed since 1920 as its industries were growing very rapidly, due to which stock prices were also increasing very rapidly. The US economy saw rapid growth during 1920 to 1928, and this period is known as the Roaring Twenties. The industries in US began to produce at a very high rate. As a result, its production were twice in 2 years. As the economy was booming and people were getting very good returns from the stock market, due to which many people entered to the stock market without any basic idea, due to which the stock market was overvalued and the prices of stocks were touching the sky. And in August 1929, the prices of stocks were almost raised by 100 times than its actual value. Till August 1929, everything was seeming alright, but actually, something very bad was going to happen. After a few days, the slowdown hit the US economy, and many thought that it will recover very soon. But at the same time, drought hit the US, and its agriculture sector was very badly affected. As a result, many people lost their jobs, and to regain their jobs were paid very less. In spite of all these conditions, people continue to invest in the stock market, and during 1927 to 1929, the stock market of US was twice valued. The stock market continued to grow and it saw very good hike between 24 October to 29 October 1929. But the share prices of companies were not justifying their actual value, and the dark day came. 29 October 1929, when the stock market bubble burst, and we remember the day as Black Thursday. Due to these all, people suddenly stopped investing in the stock market. As a result, businesses were not getting investment. Purchasing power was also decreased due to the stock market crash. Industries were shut as they were not able to sell their products. Within 2 years, industrial production, which was earlier increasing twice in 2 years, decreased twice in 2 years, due to which unemployment touched the sky. As people were having no money, so they started to take out their savings from bank. But banks were not having that much money because they have given loans to the industries. But due to the economic slowdown, the industries were shut. Hence, they were not able to repay the loan. As a result, banks failed. People lost their savings. Till 1933, approx 8,000 banks failed. Money supply was very badly affected. People's trust on US banking was collapsed, due to which people continued to keep their savings in home. As a result, US economy was still decreasing. To overcome from this situation, neither government nor bank added money in the market and they just watched the downfall. Many of the economists of that time suggested that it was just a slowdown and the maximum impact could be a recession. But the credit for taking America from the recession to the Great Depression goes to its 31st US President Herbert Hoover, who was elected in 1929. The salaries of people were still decreasing, but government didn't take any initiative to push the economy, and still the prices were increasing very rapidly. Poverty touched the sky. People were not having enough money to fulfill their basic needs also. So they started selling their houses so that they could survive. And the worst situation was still to come. In 1930, government implemented Smooth and Heavy Traffic Act, which would resist the foreign products. The idea behind that was people will only have those products which were made in US, and as a result the economy will slowly recover. But that didn't work. More than 20,000 products of different countries were imposed with this act, due to which their prices were increased too much. As a result, international trade decreased, and many countries rejected the costly US product, and traffic charges were also added by those countries. Before implementing the act, the US import was around $7 billion, but after implementing the law or act, it was decreased to $2.5 billion only. Now, the 32nd US president came as a game changer, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Within 100 days after being elected, he took many initiatives to recover the US economy. His two of the most important initiatives were Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and Security and Exchange Commission, that is SEC. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation guaranteed that if a person keeps his money in the bank, then they will get 100% return. If also the bank collapses, the government will keep the return to all the people. This initiative again won the heart of people, and the trust for US banking system was again restored, due to which people again started investing their money in bank, and this helped a lot to overcome the US economy. The work of SEC was to regulate the US stock market. Franklin D. Roosevelt self-guided the countrymen. The US economy slowly increased during 1933 to 1936, but again after 1936 it slowly decreased. Then comes the deadly World War II, which killed more than 85 million people across the globe and which ruined many economies. But World War II came as a savior for US economy. It helped America to overcome from the Great Depression, as America invested a lot of its money in military, and it also supplied military vehicles and armors to many other countries. So we can conclude from the history that it was the policies of Franklin D. Roosevelt and the World War II which helped America to overcome from the Great Depression. But this is not the ending of the story, that how America became the superpower. It was just a glimpse of America coming from the Great Depression. So in the next part we will discuss how America became the superpower. And please let us know in the comment section below that how you like this video, and if you enjoyed, then please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you're watching this video on Facebook, then don't forget to like our page and to follow us in our all social media platforms. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye from our whole team.